Hey guys, welcome to week 6 of the MedFitness at home workout. We've got a great full body workout for you today. Let me show you quickly what tools you need to get through the workout. A belt out of your closet is going to help both with 2 of the exercises that we're doing, and then either a towing strap if you happen to pick up a towing strap from the hardware store, or a thick rope. Either one of these will work. I'm going to actually demonstrate using the thick rope today, so you've got that as an option. Today we're using our pre-fatigue technique, which simply means we're going to do 10 exercises. We're going to bundle 2 together, 2 together, 2 together, and so on for a total of 10. What I want you to try to do is not rest, minimize the rest in between each 2 exercises, and that's going to help us to get a deeper stimulus on the second exercise, because the first exercise is designed to pre-exhaust the target muscle to force it to work a little harder on the second exercise. So let's show you what we're going to do. We're going to start with what we've done before on the plank. We're going to do a 1-minute hold in a plank. In fact, I'm going to open up that to 2 minutes, 1 to 2 minutes. If you can hold it for 2 minutes, do 2 minutes, and then go right into our abdominal crunch on the floor. Let's just review what that looks like real quickly. As you may recall, the plank would be on your toes, and then I'm actually going to recommend going on your elbows with your head neutral, looking at the ground and your torso straight, just like I'm a plank. I don't want my hips sagging down. I want you to hold this for at least a minute, up to 2 minutes. Again, that's going to create some fatigue in those abdominal muscles. If you can't do this exercise, I would just skip it altogether. Don't worry about it. Once we've done that, flip to your back quickly and go for the 10 crunch repetitions. Knees are up, grabbing my shoulders, head stays neutral. I'm flexing my torso to lift my shoulder blades off of my back, and my spine goes into the ground, holding it right here for about a second. This is 5 seconds up, guys, 5 seconds down. Light touch, and then right into that next. We want to try to get 10 of these guys with our hold in the top right after we do that 1 to 2 minute plank. So that's for our abdominal wall, getting those muscles, combination number 1. Number 2, we're going to do the hips. We're going to get some lower body involvement here. So we're going to go back to that exercise we did a couple weeks ago where we trained your hips using your belt. So on this guy, we're going to strap that belt around the end of your femur, your upper leg, and I want it cinched up to a position that allows your knee to be right in front of your hip. I don't want your knees angled out or in. Knee is directly in front of the hip. Belt is just above your kneecaps, and your heels are directly below your knees. So here, we're doing a 1-minute hold. The first 30 seconds, half of your strength. The last 30 seconds, as much effort as you can give. And what we're trying to do is go out. This is the second to last exercise on the beeline. So we're working the big hip muscles, and again, half strength for 30 seconds, full strength for the last 30 seconds. Great hip exercise here. Once I've done that, I go right into my wall sit. We've done this a couple times now. I want you to choose the position that works for you. This is going to keep working the hips, and it's going to start targeting the upper leg as well. So it's that shoulder width stance, sliding down to a position that's doable for you. For those of you who are really strong, and this is what I would do, I would go right angle between my femur and my tibia. So lower leg, upper leg, a right angle. Hold this for 1 to 2 minutes. I can already feel my legs fatiguing. Breathing through the mouth as I'm going. Again, if this is too hard, this will be too hard for some of you. Go up, push your hips up, don't go so deep. Go to this position, or even go a little bit higher, but you want to feel those muscles working. I guarantee everyone can do this exercise. If you can walk across the room, you can do this exercise. So don't skip it just because you feel like you're not real strong. Go to the angle that feels safe for you, but you feel the muscles being stimulated. 1 minute here again, up to 2 minutes if you feel you can get there. Once I've done that, I've completed that lower body superset, we call that, but that's using the pre-fatigue technique. Fatigue the hips with the abduction, go right into a wall sit, further stimulate them with that exercise. So that's bundle number 2, guys. Number 3 is we're going to go to our old friend, the push-up. We're going to start by doing 10 negative only push-ups. That means you're just going to lower yourself 10 times in about 10 seconds. And then you're gonna go right into a regular push-up, 5 seconds up, 5 seconds down, 10 repetitions as well. If you get fatigued and you have to stop and you have to rest and then finish off with another 2 or 3 to get your 10, that's okay. Get as many as you can, resting a little bit, but build up to a total of 10 repetitions on the push-ups. Remember, the negative only as well as the regular push-up, there's 3 ways to do it, guys. The most challenging is off of your toes. All right, this is the hardest way to do it. So I'm going to lower myself in 10 seconds until I get down to where my chest actually touches the ground. Once I get there, I use my body to get back up to the top, and I repeat. And so I don't want to rest a lot in between repetitions. The idea is to go down slow, get back up, use your body to get back up, go down slow again. We're getting a good stimulus by doing that. We want to do that 10 times. And once we've done that, we're going to go into normal repetitions, which means I'm going to then do 5 by 5, down in about 5 seconds. Torso is straight, just a light touch on the chin or nose, and then right back up in 5 seconds. Same thing. Again, if you hit the wall, if you fatigue and you have to stop at 6 or whatever it is, catch your breath, rest 10 seconds, squeeze out another 4 to get your 10. You can do that. So again, everyone's going to be at a different level. Now remember, there's 3 ways to do the negative only and the regular push-up. You can do it off of your feet the way I just did it, or you can go off of your knees. Still working the same muscle, guys, just a little less challenging. So I can go from my knees instead of like this. Doing those negative only and regular push-ups is more doable, but still stimulating, still productive for those muscles. Or you can do it off of a kitchen counter. Now this desktop gives me a little bit of a sense, but it's a little low. So kitchen counter should be just a little higher to make it more doable. But it'd be the same thing, shoulder width stance. You choose the angle that works for you, and then you're coming down to a comfortable stretch as far as it feels okay for you. And then going back up, 10 seconds again, down in 10, repeating that 10 times, and then doing your regular down in 5, up in 5 as well. Again, if at any moment you have to stop because you're just too fatigued, then go ahead and stop. Take a break, rest for 10, 15, 20 seconds, however long it takes, and continue. We want to get 10 of those. So we want 10 negative only, and then we want 10 up and down, 5 seconds up, 5 seconds down. That's getting our chest, shoulder, tricep on that one. That's our 3rd bundle. Our 4th bundle is going to be our compound row combined with bicep curl. So we're going to get the back, shoulder, bicep, forearm, and then we're going to hit the biceps again. So remember the compound row from, I think it was week 1 when we did it. Let's show you how we're doing that with our rope today. This one, as you may recall, I want you to put the rope, or if you're using the towing strap, you can use that around your heels. I don't want you up around the top of your feet. So I want you to grab it in a position that puts your arm in a right angle. So a right angle right here is the angle I want to be pulling from. Once I'm here, I'm doing a 1-minute pull, guys. So I'm pulling 30 seconds, half of my strength, and the last 30 seconds I'm pulling full strength. Simple exercise, but very effective, very productive. That's getting my back, shoulder, bicep, forearms. Then I go right into the bicep curl. So that exercise did get my biceps. Now I'm going to stimulate them a little further by doing a bicep curl with my belt. Remember, we did this, I think it was week 1. Here what I'll have you do is sit on your belt and use this. I want you to put it in about the middle of your upper leg. And I'm grabbing the belt so that my upper lower arm is again at that right angle. So I want approximately a right angle here when I'm pulling. Same thing on the left. And what I'm doing is a 1 second or a 1-minute pull, guys. Same thing. First 30 seconds, half strength. Last 30 seconds, full strength. Again, going straight up, head's neutral. Breathing through the mouth, taking in air as I go. The last thing you want to do during this workout is to not breathe, guys. So give yourself plenty of air as you're going. And I'm done once I've done that for a minute. So That's my fourth bundle, compound row, right into the bicep curl to further stimulate the muscles of the upper arm. My last bundle is your lower leg. So here, what I'm going to have you do is the heel raise that we've done the last couple of weeks, but we're going to start by doing a static hold. Let's show you what that looks like. I want everyone to do at least a 2-minute hold on their toes on this one, and that can be with 2 legs or 1 leg. So I want you to go as high as you can, hold this for 2 minutes, and then we're going to go right into regular repetitions. So then I'm going to have you come down, and I want you to try to do 10 normal repetitions. Up in about 5, hold it for 1, down in 5, touch the heels to the ground, and then right back up, high as you can, hold it for 1, right back down. Now if this is too easy, for some of you this will be too easy. Do it on 1 leg. If I was doing this at home, I would do 1 leg. So I'll go up on 1, hold it for 1 minute, or 2 minutes, I'm sorry, and then do the same thing on my other leg, hold it for 2 minutes, then, let me back up, that's a mistake. Hold it for 1 leg for 2 minutes, and then go right into your normal repetitions. Down in 5, up in 5, hold for a second. Once I've worked 1 leg, then I go to the other leg. Hold it for 2, then up and down 10 times, 5 up, 5 down. So again, that concludes our workout. That's our lower leg. So what we've said here, guys, is I want you resting as little as possible with those 2 exercise bundles as a way of getting a deeper stimulus to the muscles on the second exercise. We've designed it that way, and we call that our pre-exhaust technique. So what have we said here? We want 1 full cycle of this workout once or twice a week. And again, I'm going to make a strong argument for why once a workout is incredibly productive. It keeps you strength training. It minimizes strength gains that can occur after weeks and weeks of not strength training. And it also keeps you on track with this habit. So at least 1 workout a week. This is 15-minute, guys. Everybody can take 15 minutes during the shutdown to strength train productively. So at least 1 workout a week. I want you to get your 20 grams of protein within a couple hours following your strength workout. And then my recommended viewing this week is a lecture I gave a couple months ago at Dick Pond Athletics here in St. Charles. It's entitled Run Faster. But in the lecture, I talk a lot about mistakes with strength training, a lot about misconceptions and fallacies. So it's really relevant to anyone who's living the strength training lifestyle and wants to be strong and healthy because of it. I think you'll find it not only informative, a little bit entertaining as to how he spoke about some of those misconceptions and fallacies. So run stronger, that's my recommended viewing. Have a great week this week, guys. Hope you're doing well. I look forward to seeing you next week.